Hey girl, it's almost 2025 and I just finished my vision board and I kind of went bonkers with it this year. And I want to rewind and share the process with you because I'm going to hang this thing in my living room. It turned out so cool. And with it being right in sight, that means I'm much more likely to remember everything that I put into it, all of the words and images that I want to manifest for myself, my family, and my community in the coming year. So let's jump right in and get at it. All right, I've gathered materials and you can use a canvas. I picked this one because it's been in my closet for a decade and it's time to use it. We're not hanging on to anything in 2025. I've got some paints to tone the canvas, papers, some fun little words. Lots of people like to cut their words out of magazines. I tend to use oil crayons, oil pastels, and just write my own words. But I also have some fun colors, cool tissues that I can use, a lot of time images out of books and magazines. Here's one that somebody just gave me. Ooh, I'd like to manifest visiting there. And you'll need some paint at the very end for our last step of the process. So make sure you have some colors that bring you joy on your tabletop. And don't forget to bring yourself a snack and a nice glass of water or another beverage that you would enjoy. So the first thing I want to do is tone my canvas and get some color on there, because the most intimidating part of the whole creative process, at least for me, is always staring at that blank piece of material. So just throw some colors that you like on your canvas and let's get some flow going. It's almost New Year's, so let's speed this process up. As you can see, toning the canvas is just about getting the white gone and something to work with. I even tossed some tissues on mine, left over from an old project that I had on my desk, and then a rag to blot up any color that's left over. Sidebar, I'm such a dork, I forgot to tell you that you'll need adhesive, Mod Podge or Elmer's glue. Either one works just fine. I finished my base layer with this lovely tissue left over from Christmas because I want to be super intentional about spending more time in nature this year. Once that layer is dry, it's time to get busy with your words. Whether you use cut and paste letters or an oil crayon to freehand write, this is a process of stream of consciousness. Just let the words flow out of you. Try not to be too self-conscious here, and try not to overthink it. Now that you've emptied yourself of words, it's time to add some visualization. Spread some adhesive all over your canvas, and then pick out images that call to you. I'm using lots of things that represent love, nature, success, gardening, and celebration for this year. The most common source of images is, of course, magazines, but don't forget things like napkins, leftover wrapping paper from the holidays, or even things from your own sketchbook that you've doodled. Now that it's completely dry, you can see what my finished collage looks like. To be honest, it's a pretty interesting work of art, just like it is, but we're going to go one step further and bring our word of the year forward from the chaos of our background. My word usually comes to me during the process of making the collage, and this year, my word is revolution. I've chalked it on, but you don't have to do it. You can freehand if you want. And then I put paint on the canvas using a credit card around the edges because I like it to be kind of scruffy and free. And then I use a brush to get up tight and close to my letters. As you finish painting, your word will emerge like magic from the intentions in your background. My word of the year is revolution, because all of the yummy things that I have in my background are going to take root in my heart and then ripple outward, kind of like a pebble in a pond, sending waves of love out into the world. I hope you enjoyed joining me today for this project, and that you'll come back again and again so we can make more beautiful things together. Here's my finished painting. See you soon. Bye.